Hey guys, how you doing, family? How you doing, collective? Welcome to my channel. Let's get pretty and soon. Please, um, subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe. Please subscribe, y'all. Show your girl some lovey dovey. But let's get into it, okay? Creating space to make room for stockpiling is key, y'all. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing right now. I've been doing a lot of organization, seeing where I can implement. Like, listen, all spaces count. Literally, every space up in my house count, especially at this time. So I've been doing a lot of reorganization, restacking shelves a lot better where I can add more canned goods. Like I just created a lot more space that I didn't know I had to create, but I definitely just created a lot more space, guys. And it's major freaking key right now. So, creating space up in your household is gonna be key, y'all. I'm telling you, you don't have to do nothing major. Buy one of those shelves. They got them shelves for like $30 to $40 up on Amazon. Just buy one shelf. Put it in your kitchen. Put it up in a little corner, up in your front room, and literally fill that whole shelf up with like canned goods. Fill that whole space up with like canned goods and just things that you might need. Fill it up. Make space is key. See how you can rearrange your house where you can create just you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be nothing major. Where you can just, create a space or a small area where you can just put canned goods and stockpile from there, because that is like some people issues. It's not even the stockpiling. It's like I don't have nowhere to put no extra cans. Like, well, I'm gonna put those extra cans at. Like, where is it gonna go? Put in your front room in a corner. Especially if these type of things are simple things. I know you might like. It's gonna take away from like my cuteness of my house type of energy. And yeah, but trust me, when you are starving, you're not gonna care about the cuteness of your front room, okay? And you would just do it neat, like make it blend in, like this my area of my stockpile in my house, period. With my cute ass front room type of energy. So just create space. So that's what I've been doing. A lot of detoxing, whatever I don't need has to go. Been doing a lot of rearranging things around. Like I just had to rearrange like my canned goods around. And I literally count like how many more cases of canned goods I can fit up in my house. Because that is major key too. That's why I want you to make space first, because that's the worst thing you can do is buy all this food, all these canned goods, all this rice and all this other food that you might buy for your stockpile, but you have nowhere to put it. So you literally have food just laying over all around your house. That's going to be overwhelming to you. Just the sight of consistently looking at it. It's like you're not going to want to store food because you like the food I do got is everywhere. So I'm not fit to store any more food. I'm not fit to, cause this food already, the little food I already have is already all over the damn house, right? That's the energy, right? But this is what I'm saying, guys. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Like, that's why you want to create space first. So, first, the key is to create space. Once you create space and make room for what you can intake up in your home, and that will make you feel at peace too, because now you got a mindset, okay, what all I need, how much to get, so you're not just going overboard with the stuff. Some ideas, even start, making your closets, into storage space. I know I have done that with my son closet. It is totally a storage space. His closet is not no clothes up in there. It's not like he got a bunch of clothes like that. Especially like the kids. Like you can store their stuff up in dressers. So he got like two dressers up in his room where he can put his things at. Because I haven't made any more space for like I don't use his room, and I use his closet because he don't have to share rooms. Like my other two daughters, they are in a room together, so I don't store nothing up in their room because it's two of them and they need all their space. But him, since it's just him, he got more room where I can implement like an extra dresser to store his clothes and stuff in. So I use his closet as storage space as well. That's where I store my waters and other products that I might need, tissue, laundry detergent. That all goes into my son closet. So, and I've seen many other people who stockpile, utilize their closet as storage. Maybe you can use like one of your closets where you can put like a lot of it up in. Like, let's say if you using one of your closet just to hang up coats, buy a coat rack, and hang your coats up on a coat rack and utilize that space to store stuff up in. So you gotta be um you gotta get creative with this stuff. Um if you have like a bed, and you want to just store, you can also store canned goods underneath your bed as well. That's also space. It's not taking up room. It's hitting. It's metal, so you don't have to worry about nothing crawling or biting through metal canned goods. That's not gonna happen. So utilize underneath your bed. That's also space for you. And just literally stack canned goods from the front of your bed all the way down to um from the top all the way down to the bottom. That's a lot of space where you can store food as well. And just depends on how much you want to store. You know, and take a corner of your house. I'm telling you, buy them shelves and start piling. Even if it's like two works worth of food, I say at least get 3 months worth of food. Might think like, damn, I got a lot. Like, cause some people feel like because they cabinet is full, that's a lot of food. It really is not a lot of food, because you have to realize the average person might eat out. We might eat out maybe 4 to 3 times a week. So you only really cooking food maybe 2 times or 3 times out that week. But imagine if you forced to cook every day from your household, right? So you like, oh, that food, because this canned good lasts me for a long time. I ain't cooking it. But what happened when you now forced to cook those canned goods that's just been sent up there, right? So you have to think like that, right? And then do calculation. How many people in your household? You got a family of four, a family of five, a family of three. See how many canned goods will actually you have to cook, because um you can have like 6 to 12 cases. Let's say if 12 cans come up in the cases, but you use 6 to 5 cans just for each meal for your family. Depends on how big is your family, right? And you use a good 5 to 6 cans, and you have to realize you're gonna have to at least eat twice a day. At least twice a day, right? So now you gotta make fend for 2 meals of a day. that is only gonna last a week. So you like, I got 12 cases of food, or my cabinets are full, but you're gonna be eating a lot of that food if push comes to shove, because you not consistently eating, or especially if you don't consistently cook and know how much you really were to eat. If you didn't have the options of takeout, you know what I'm saying? So start making that a list, start making it a priority. I had to learn that. That's what made me realize. That's why I started like making more space, because I thought I was good like with the canned goods, but I had like to start eating off mine completely. Like I wasn't bringing no more food in, no more intakes. I just started like literally just trying to see how much will I utilize in 1 month of my own food. And baby, we went through a lot, even with like tissue wise. I stopped um refilling it, like refilling my amount, because I just wanted to see how much will I go through. And it was like I was going through a lot of that stuff fast. So when I thought I had like more than enough, it's like it absolutely wasn't anything if I was were to just live off that, the intake of it. So I mean, I'm not gonna say like these things are gonna happen overnight where you just fit to have these huge stockpiles. I've been literally just naturally stocking canned goods since the COVID had hit. I had started then like just stocking up on tissue, canned goods, but now I just became a full blown hobby. I got more organized with it, let's just say that, because at first I was the type where I would have food everywhere, or it wasn't organized, or I wouldn't be rotating, because that what happened to me at first. I would be buying all these canned goods, but I wasn't rotating food, so I would be eating the newer canned goods. So by the time I had to move, and I had all these canned goods, and they was expired. The ones that was up in a bag, that was up in a, by me never eating them for years. I just be eating a newer one. It was like, damn, all those canned goods was expired. But now I'm more organized with it. Now I definitely rotate my canned goods. You know what I'm saying? I rotate food out. I only buy food that I know I am going to eat. I only buy food that has long expiration dates as well, canned goods. So buy stuff that you know you and your kids gonna eat. Like, I wouldn't be buying spam or nothing like that, because I'm not a spam eater. But I do buy, the chicken canned tuna. Because you can make tuna, you can eat those, that you can eat that chicken breast up on lettuce, especially if you growing your own, like basil, lettuce, and all that. You can eat that meat up on. You can still make salads and stuff with that meat, or just implement those type of meat up in different things. You know what I'm saying? So like you could never get enough of like canned chicken tuna, and those things has very long expiration dates upon, because you really want to get through um these couple of years until 2025. That's how long this is going to happen, and it's only we fit to experience a serious drought. Just see, all you gotta do is see what's going on around the world. Haiti, they is going through a lot right now. So many people is starving right now up in Haiti. China, just like they was like China had been stockpiling for a long time. They even had stopped doing a lot of stock and trade with the US and many other people who they was doing like stock and trades with. They had been stopped that, and they have been stockpiling like crazy. But like China, they still is dealing with shutdown, but they have like warned they people to literally start like stockpiling a house, to start stocking up on canned goods and stuff like that. I feel like we all need to be doing this thing with what's to come. Some of you are gonna be so organized, you're not gonna even feel the shift. You feel me? You're not gonna feel what's happening up in the world is not gonna even touch you. Especially if you organize and prepare for what's to come. And that's the whole point I'm saying. You're gonna feel it's better to be ready than not to be ready at all. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna feel so much at peace once you get up in alignment. Once you have something, just buy a little extra or something. No, start off with 2 weeks worth of food. You don't have to do nothing big, but buy a little extra, especially with the prices and everything is going up with this inflation. It's just going to be nice just to have a little extra when you don't have the funds or the money to get the things that you need. Get it now. I keep telling you all, food is the new wealth. Investment, investing in food, that could be the most it could be the most game changer thing you can do right now. Food is going to be very hard to afford. That's the new wealth. If you're gonna invest up in anything, invest in something that's gonna literally help you survive. All this other stuff really don't matter. You get what I'm saying? You can have all this other stuff, but if the stock market crash and anything else, what does that matter? You're still gonna need food to eat, right? So food is the most thing you can invest in right now. So invest up in those things. Make a list. I got a whole new list, y'all. I'm back. I'm back up on the ground. So I've been like making room, um, implement things, more things, restructuring my food, my canned goods. So now I know how much more I can get. So now I got like 2 rows. I know I can fit 2 more rows of canned good, which is awesome because that's like 6 cases for me, right? So whenever I get some money, I'm just gonna literally buy a case of food here, a case of food there. Like, go to Walmart. They got canned. I buy the canned goods. I don't be buying the expensive canned goods now. I be buying canned goods at 69 cents. So I know I'm spending $12 for each case of food, canned goods I get. So that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Bargain shop. Buy only food you know you're gonna eat and bargain shop. Okay? So continue to make space, guys. This is just some key tips that I've been doing that I feel like maybe it can help you out as well. Just buy a stand. They got the metal ones, the sturdy ones, no more than $40 up on Amazon. And start stocking up canned goods from there. Get creative, stock canned goods underneath your bed. Get creative, use a closet, stockpile. A lot of people use their closets to stockpile canned goods. People literally put their shelf and been making their closet out of their pantry because they might not have a lot of space up in their home. Especially if you stand up in a apartment. Okay, all of us do not have farms. You do not have a big ass house where you can store food up in your basement and have this big. Get creative. Okay, we all do what you can implement. If you got like a big couch, pull that couch up just a little bit farther and literally stockpile cans behind your couch. That way it's not everywhere and you still have this food, okay? Get creative, guys. Get creative. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. We all can do it. Each one, teach one. Let's grow together. I've been getting some major tips. I watch prepper channels, even though I haven't been talking about it lately. I watch prepper channels consistently. I'm always still prepping behind the scene, but I've been been pushed like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I've been having dreams. So y'all know once I get to having these dreams, I be having to, hey y'all, let's go ahead and get to it type of energy. But you just want to stay organized. Go ahead and grab little extra things you might need: soap, detergent, dishwasher, things that you might use up on a consistent basis. Just grab a little bit here and there, because trust me, you're gonna be like, woo, even if it's not a abundant or something, but at least 2 weeks worth, you're like, woo, I can get through this for 2 weeks. I got enough. You feel me? At least I got enough. It's not like I don't have nothing. You feel me? At least I got something. And something, everything counts, y'all. So I love you. You guys stay getting prepared. I send you all so much peace, love, and healing. Remember, God got you, and to keep going, stay focused. And like, we are surviving and thriving, because if we are surviving and we organize, we can now thrive. Okay? We can now thrive. Yes. So y'all keep pushing, keep manifesting. Cause just as much as you're going through, as you get organized, you're gonna be reaping harvest. You're gonna be reaping a lot of abundance. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be experience a lot of powerful things. You're gonna be experiencing a lot of powerful things. Okay? Once you organize to receive. I love you guys. I send you all so much peace, love, and healing. Subscribe. Show me some love, guys. Show me some love. Help me grow this channel. I love you. I love you. Love you. Stay stay in tune, guys. Love you. Peace and love, family.